more comfortable sitting on a cushion like I'm doing in cross-legged or in Virasana position on your heels, or you may use a blanket, and we're gonna roll our shoulders a couple of times. So today is Friday, so we're gonna have some fun, because ability to have fun and have optimistic view on the future is also part of resilience. And mostly we practiced all these 10 days of our ability and skills to return to the safe and calm place within us, where we can find energy and resources to overcome the obstacles that we face. But today it's going to be about focusing on our innate ability of being happy, be perfect as we are, because at the level of being, we are perfect. At the level of doing, we have plenty to do, to learn, to acquire as skills, but as beings, we are perfect as we are, and we're gonna try to experience it through bodily sensation, but also through sharing these sensations with the loved ones around us, and being once again reminded that all the beautiful things are already with us or around us. It's just our focus that we have to bring to those things that are already present in our life. So making yourself a bit more comfortable once again, and we're going to start today with a specific exercise to energize and activate all our energy meridians running through the upper body. So you're going to use your right hand to begin with, so very relaxed hand, so shake it, and we're going to make a little cup with our palm, so really relaxed fingers, everything, and we're going to start tapping very slowly alongside the inner part of the left arm and outer part of the left arm. And you can go more, you can go faster, you can go slower, and you can also activate it a little bit so you feel nice sensation of maybe some tingling in your arm. And then we're gonna continue doing the same through our torso, so maybe through the legs, and we change sides. So we slowly move with the other palm, tapping our shoulders, and then throughout the legs, so you can take any position, any shaping movement that you would like to accept. So activating all the energy and meridians of the upper body, and then we stop and just feel for a second whether the energy starts moving differently or you sense something in your body. And we continue with the exercise that activates our heart chakra, the heart center. This is believed to be the center of our consciousness and our ultimate space where we find all the resources we need in this life to be happy and thrive, be successful. So we're going to again use the right hand, so very relaxed, the tip of our fingers together, and we're going to slowly start tapping alongside the breastbone. So this is a bone running just in the middle of your chest, up to the place where our ribs start spraying towards the side. So we go up and down, the rest of the body is relaxed, so relax shoulders, relax jaw, and we slowly start activating our tapping. So we start going a bit faster, up and down, maybe a little bit stronger tapping, so without hitting yourself, and no fists, so only the fingertips. And except for the action of activating our heart chakra, you might be curious to know that we are activating the thymus gland, which is just behind, in front of the heart. It's located in that area, and the thymus gland plays a unique and very important role in our immune system. So it produces certain cells that fight disease and increase our natural immunity to things that are outside of our body, so basically to pathogens. So we go to our maximum with the tapping, so we go faster and faster, and then we start slowing down. So when you reach your maximum, we start slowly going up and down, a bit gentler, a bit slower, and we're gonna finish up by really slowing down completely, and then we're gonna place the right hand in the middle of our chest, right in our heart area, left hand on top of the right hand. We're gonna relax our shoulders, and for a couple of breaths we're gonna just feel the energy and warmth of our heart. Maybe you feel your heart beat. Maybe you feel vibration. So just bring your attention towards that area. And maybe closing your eyes. We're going to take a couple of our usual initial breaths. So we're going to inhale through the nose and we're going to exhale through the mouth. You can add a sound to your exhale sound, and also visualization of tiredness and other things that your body does not need, leaving your body with each exhale. And then we're gonna continue breathing through our nose only, so relaxing the shoulders, and you can keep your arms on your heart area if it's comfortable to you. You can also release your arms, whatever you prefer. And today we're gonna take a very brief meditation, which is called the metta meditation, loving kindness meditation, where we express the wishes of well-being, love, health, and ease to ourselves and others. So we simply stay with our breath, which is natural, so we don't control our breath, we just feel where the breath takes you. So maybe if you have your palms over the heart, you feel expansion and warmth of this area. Or otherwise feeling the breath rocking your body. And the loving kindness meditation is where we repeat 3 phrases over and over again to ourselves silently in our head. And those phrases are: may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I live with ease, may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I live with ease. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I live with ease. And we repeat these phrases all over again in our mind, silently, at the rhythm that is most pleasing to you. And put in all your senses and all your feelings in these phrases. Put in all your intention into wishing yourself be healthy, be happy, and be at ease in your life. And then in a moment we will switch our attention to a person that really means a lot in your life, and that may be your loved ones or somebody who really is very important, made an impression in your life. And we're gonna wish that person to be healthy, to be happy, and to live with ease. So we say, may they be happy, may they be healthy, may they live at ease. And we repeat these phrases silently, wishing that person, those people, be happy, be healthy, and live with ease. And then we gently release our arms if you are having your arms over your heart. And release your phrases, taking a few moments to notice your breath again and return to the observation of the breath. And we're going to open our eyes. So, welcome to our asana practice, to our physical part of yoga practice. And at this moment, I invite my partner to help me in assisting me in showing some poses that you can do with your partner or with your kids, or your kids can do together. This is optional because I'm gonna show first the option for the persons who are practicing alone today. So our first pose is gonna be a child pose. So remember, in a child pose, we open our knees towards the sides of the mat, so approximately as wide as the sides of the mat, maybe wider. And then we lower ourselves on our heels, and from this position, we're gonna bring the hands forward and then rest our forehead on the ground. And you can also rest your forehead on a blanket or on a cushion if it's more convenient. So for people who are alone, we're gonna go into this position and find relaxation, focusing on the breath. And people who are together, we still have two persons. So one person takes exactly the same position, the child pose, and my partner is gonna help me to demonstrate. And this is Alex, by the way. So Alex, say hi. So the partner, preferably who is a lighter one, is gonna have a back bend. So I'm gonna go into the child pose. So maybe placing my hands, the elbows on the ground, and my partner is gonna be sitting next to me, and then very gently rolling over my back, maybe bringing his arms over the head if it's comfortable, and staying somewhere in this back bend. And I'm feeling a bit of pressure on my hips, so I can go with my hips a little bit closer to the heels, if this is okay. And if you have a kit on top, so it may feel really nice. And I'll ask Alex to demonstrate what can be done a bit higher. So if you have flexibility in your hips, and if you have a light kit practicing with you, you can even come and sit on the top of your sacrum. A bit higher, Alex. Yes, please. So I really feel the whole my back is stretched, so I can really relax there. And then Alex is gonna maybe stretch his back, or even lower all the way to the ground. So really placing his weight on me. And we continue breathing, and we continue sensing our breath and the warmth of our bodies, the energy flowing. And wherever you are, if you're practicing alone or practicing with your partner or kids, keep on breathing, keep on relaxing. And then we're gonna relax for a few more breaths here. And then to come out of this pose, both if you're alone or with a partner, the person below, like me, is gonna press the hands and help the partner on the top to lift up. And then we change. If you are practicing with a partner, if you're not practicing with a partner, we're gonna go and lie down on our back. And we're gonna place the hands behind the back, so somewhere in between your shoulder blades. And we're gonna just lie down, having a nice opening in our chest area and also shoulder stretch. So the lower body is relaxed, and there is a light pressure behind your back, so you have your chest lifting a little bit. And if you're practicing with a partner, then you just change position. So remember, the person below is in a child pose, and if you have a light kit who can be on top, you can also place the hands on the kid can place the hands on the hips or the partner and slide the hips down as a first variation, and then just go into extending the spine, staying here, or going a bit up. So finding the variation and feeling the warmth and the stretch and the pose that you share with your partner. take a couple of more breaths here. And then the partner who's in the child pose is going to press the floor away, helping the person on top to lift up. So finding any cross-leg position that is appropriate. And first we check if we can really roll our shoulders so we feel the entire back of our partner. And then we're gonna, the people who are along are gonna go into the seated twist. So left hand on the top of the right knee and left hand behind the back, and we're gonna twist in the sitting position, keeping the spine straight. And yes, sorry, Alex, come back. So people who are practicing with a partner are gonna cross over and bring their right hand into the top of the right quadriceps, the left quadriceps of your partner, and we're gonna start twisting. So pulling a little bit, pressing with your hand towards your partner, upper leg, and then releasing, and we change sides. So right hand, left knee, and we grab or place the left hand on top of the right side, and we twist. So keeping the spine long so you can still feel maybe the shoulder blades of your partner or something where the spine, your spine touches your partner's spine. Breathing deeply. One more breath. And then we're gonna release. And if you want, you can change the position of your legs, so recrossing them in a different fashion. So your other shin comes in front, and again adjusting the position. So in our next pose, we're gonna again use the partner to help us to deepen our forward bend. So we're gonna first start by placing the fingertips on the ground, and we will ask our partner to start leaning towards our back. And who are single, just walking the hands forward, extending the spine, and then when you're ready, you can drop your head to allow it to hang. So it's basically the same. The single people will be in the position I'm now holding. Relaxing the shoulders. So the partner normally allows you to go deeper in the pose in a very passive way. And it also helps us to really feel and share the energy with another person. And then we're gonna, on a big inhale, move the hands towards the center of the body, the person who was reclining, and for people who are alone, we're gonna just bring the hands behind the back in any position and open the chest and lift the chest up. So we have a back bend here. And those of you practicing in couples, we change the roles. So basically the person who was reclined is going to slowly roll over to lie on the back of the partner who is going down, and do it slowly, so don't rush, and just feel whether you can release your weight on the back of your partner. So be careful, you can always hold a little bit with your arms on the floor, and you don't need to go all the way. If you are doing the back bend, you can keep your neck straight, the head straight. If you're comfortable, you can rest completely. You can also bring the arms behind the back. It deepens the stretch, maybe a nice stretch in your shoulder area. One more breath here. And then the person who is below is going to gently start pressing and helping their person on top to lift up. Very nice. So shake everything. And hope you have this experience of sharing your practice with somebody else, and you can start understanding. Oh no, I still need you, Alex. Sorry. Yes, so not so fast. So we go into our last pose, and here we're gonna open our legs very wide. So I will start with Alex because he's taller than me. So the person with the shorter legs, shorter person, will place the feet somewhere. Maybe, you know, if you're the same size, you can put your feet towards each other like a handshake, but otherwise you just place your feet towards the ankles, and we try to sit straight. So if any of you goes like this, we're gonna sit on the blanket or on a cushion, so we can lift our hips a little bit and also roll our pelvis forward. And then we're gonna grab our arms with our partner. And here we go very slowly. Again, communicate with your partner, look into the eyes. So one person, let's say me, I'm gonna go backwards and I'm gonna pull with my weight. So not really pulling on the hands, but just allowing myself to go backwards, and I open the chest. So I keep on opening the chest, and I feel whether my partner is okay. And if my partner is okay, I go all the way down. So if you're alone, you're doing the side of Alex. So you're just placing the fingertips on the floor and going with your chest towards the floor wherever you end up. So you're doing Upavishta Konasana on your own. And then on the next inhale, we're gonna ask our partner who is bending forward to help us lift up. So very, very slowly. And we change sides. So the persons who are doing this pose alone, so who are just reclining forward, we're gonna hold the poses, so turn our chest towards the left leg and have a reclining position over the left leg and then over the right. So 3 breaths on the left side and 3 breaths on the right side. And otherwise, if you're with a partner, you're gonna change sides. So allowing the partner who is leaning backwards to lead us, and we have to indicate when it's time to stop, and if it's fine, we just hang there. So maybe our partner ends up with the head on the floor, keeping the chest slightly open, and this is quite intense on the hamstrings. So if you need to bend your knees, do something else, feel free to do it. Above all, it's just a new experience. One of the resilience principles is also being able to welcome new experiences and give it a try, whether it's a pleasant experience, unpleasant to neutral, very important. And I hope, of course, that you're enjoying this new experience. And on the next inhale, we're gonna start helping our partner to come back up, so very, very slowly. And then we thank our partner this time, helping our knees to close, so with the help of our hands. So Alex is also a co-author of our Awaken program that is based on yoga for building resilient and relaxation skills. And we are ready to finish. You can ask them to lie down, and actually we're all gonna move into a variation of Shavasana when we put our fingers on our belly. So remember, the middle fingers are slightly touching just around your belly, on the top of your belly button or somewhere in that area. And we release our shoulders, we release our legs. And we're gonna start breathing very, very deeply. And as we inhale to our maximum, our middle fingers separate. So ask your kids also to focus on this moment of fingers separating. As you exhale, your fingers, your middle fingers meet again. So settling in this breath, inhaling, fingers separating, exhaling, fingers meeting, and feeling the warmth of your body, This is the area where Manipura chakra is located, and in yoga it's a chakra of abundance, it's a chakra of power, energy. So feeling the warmth of this energy center, focusing on your breath for a few last moments. Inhaling, fingers, middle fingers separated. Exhaling, middle fingers meet. And then in a few moments, we're gonna release our arms and we start moving our fingers and toes, keeping the eyes closed if possible. And we're gonna start moving towards our right or left side. So if you want to bend the knees first and go towards your right side or left side and curling yourself, making yourself small and comfortable, and spending a few moments on your side. And then using the hand, we're gonna press ourselves up. And we're gonna finish with a few moments of our focused attention. So finding your comfortable seat with a straight spine, relaxed shoulders, relaxing your arms, and if you want you can place your hands on top of your heart, just feeling the warmth and the spaciousness